everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I'm sharing this stepped up tulip card. The only reason I'm calling it that is because this one was stamped right onto the Whisper White cardstock, and then this one I added, look at the dimension. This is so pretty when you add the dimension to it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love this stamp set. Now this is a hostess set. And the only way to get this is if you earn Stampin' Rewards, which is when you spend $150 with Stampin' Up, which if you are going to order the new in colors and, you know, maybe the ribbon or some paper, you will have no problem getting the Stampin' Rewards. So this is the set. And so it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a two-step stamp set. So this is what I'm going to share. And I'll go ahead and share how I did the stepped up version, and of course you'll see how I do the regular one. So let's get started. You're going to need a regular card base that is 5 1/4 or 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, and this is the Whisper White. You will need another piece of Whisper White which we'll stamp on, which is 5 by 3 3/4. You will need a piece of Old Olive that is 5 1/4 by 4, and then a piece of Rose Red that is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8, and then a piece of 1/2 by 2 1/2 a crumb cake for your sentiment. And for the sentiment, I'm using the new Happy Birthday Gorgeous. This is a super great set. This is another new one that will be out June 1st. So all this is going to be available June 1st. And that is right around the corner. Alright, so let's go ahead and get stamping. And we are going to open up, we're going to have some Rose Red, Rich Razzleberry, and some Old Olive. And then on this stamp set, these three here, they came hooked together, but I cut them apart, and I know some people hate that when you cut your stamps apart, but I found it so much easier to have them cut apart, and then I could put my flowers wherever I wanted. So that is just a little tip. If you want to do that, you can absolutely do that. So we're going to start by stamping our flowers, and I'm just going to stamp the first part first, and then I'll do a small one. And this stamp set has a whole lot of texture to it. It's really neat. I just love the texture that it shows underneath. It just makes it look so real. So this is the two-step part, and being a photopolymer, it's so easy to line these up. They look so pretty. I think this is going to be one of my favorite. I really, really love this one. I say that, and then I can't choose. By the end of the year, I can't choose which was my favorite. There's just so many. So we are going to then stamp our stems, and like I said, I just cut these apart so I can put them where I want. So that's one, and I got my Stampin' cleaner right here, and I'm just switching out the stems. It's so, so pretty. Oh, I need one different one here. And then we have for our little, I don't even know what you call these little purple flowers, but they're really, really cute. If anybody knows, you can let me know. But we're going to stamp the little stems for those. And then we're going to stamp the leaves while we got it going here. I'm just changing out as I go along. It goes really, really quick. Oh, and I kind of messed that one up because I really wanted to, I'll just need to re-stamp the little one. You can put these wherever you like. Put this one right here. We'll change it up a little bit. So I covered that one with the, so let me grab the little flower. I'm going to go ahead and stamp that with Rich Razzleberry. Isn't that pretty? This is so much fun. I love these. I love the two-step stamps anyway. And then I'm going to grab that little leaf. There's a bunch of little leaves, and let's see, do I have it mounted? Yes, I already have it mounted. I'm going to just stamp these on the background. They're so pretty. Just putting a little bit behind it, just to give it some extra interest. I think that's good. And then the next thing we are going to do is I'm going to stamp the other where we're going to step it up. So I went ahead and just stamped 3 more flowers. I just like the way that it looked better when this was stamped on here first. I tried to just do the top part like this second, but the white shows through it and I didn't like the way that looked. So I just stamped 3 more flowers, and then I'm just going to cut this bottom part off. It just looks so much better. So I have to, I had that, it's okay, it's not going to bother anything. I have my sentiment on here and I forgot about it. But we're just going to cut these out, and I'll speed it up as I cut them out, but I'm going to show you the little one because it goes super easy and super quick. And so I am not cutting this whole thing out, I'm just cutting the second part that I stamped off. Just like that. And we're going to add that to our flower with a dimensional. So I'm going to go ahead and do it with these 2 bigger pieces. Okay, so I have all 3 pieces ready to go, and we'll grab the dimensionals and just pop these up. This is, you can see that you can just go with it just like that and it would be really pretty, but this just adds just so much to it just by popping that one little piece up. And it only takes a couple extra minutes to stamp 3 more little flowers. 1 more. So you can see now the dimension that has given it. It makes such a difference. To me, it just really looks really pretty. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to put these inks aside, and we're going to stamp the sentiment. I got to clean it off now. because I need to line it up. And I'm going to use some of my Memento Black on my crumb cake. Center that. I love the writing on this. That's why I chose that one. And then I'm just going to banner end the ends myself. I can bring out the banner punch, but we'll just do it this way. Sometimes I don't get them even when I do it this way. That's why I like the banner punch so much. And then I'm going to put a couple more dimensionals on the back here, and then we'll be ready to put it all together. And then we'll set it right across here. Isn't that pretty? I love this stamp set. I'm so happy. We have tulips. And then we're going to bring in our card and our matting here. I'm going to mat the, I'm going to use my snail, and I'm going to mat the rose red here to our old olive. And then I'm going to mat this to our rose red. Hopefully I'm going to get these all even. And then we're going to mat this right to our card base. I like putting several layers, especially on a card like this. And I really wanted more of the white to show to really highlight it. So there you go. You can even add some Wink of Stella to this. I was just thinking you could add some clear Wink of Stella to the leaves. I think that would be really pretty too. But here's the flat one again. So you can see it's really still pretty, but look at the dimension that gives it. So I hope you enjoyed it. June 1st, remember the new catalog goes live. If you need a catalog and you don't have your own demonstrator, I'd be happy to send you one. So just contact me on my blog at stampingwithamore.com. So I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. Have a blessed day, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.